Today we're going to show you the tools I'll be bringing with me on the trip. Don't have a lot of them so far, but I've got some basics that are, well, pretty much a requirement for any camping trip. Also, don't mind this shirt. I do own more than one shirt. I'm just filming multiple videos in one day. But on that note, let's get to the tools. So I'm still new to this, but these are the basic tools that I'll be bringing along and adding more as needed. Inexpensive power drill, which goes along with, this is for the stabilization jacks on the trailer. So you can use this to raise the jacks up and down. There's also still the manual hand crank that will work for them, just in case battery dies and I have no way to charge it. But with shore power and the battery, shouldn't be an issue. It's power cord. Emergency radio and flashlight. Solar powered, as well as hand crank, so that the battery will always have a charge. Multiple functions there. These are tarp clips. You use these when you're setting up a tarp or cover or something. You put that on it so that it gives you a much stronger connection than the little aluminum grommets to attach it to things. Always handy. Not just for tarps. Oh, inexpensive toolbox to put everything in. Now let's see. Spare hitch pin, in case the locking one has an issue or if I need a spare for any reason. Level for setting the trailer up so that I can make sure that I've got a nice level front to back on the trailer. Screwdriver with multiple bits. Covers pretty much all the bases. Phillips, regular, Torx, as well as Robertson head, which everything on these tab trailers seems to be Robertson heads, which is very unusual. Ratcheting, or you can lock it in place. The WORKPRO brand wasn't expensive on Amazon, seems to be pretty good quality. Cheap hammer. Hammer. For hammering in tent stakes if you're putting up a tarp or a canopy. Possibly an Easy Up will be going with me on some of these trips. Go to the other side here.
Step aside.
This is a bike lock cable because I do have an electric bike that I will probably be bringing with me on some of these trips. So I want to be able to lock it up if I ride it to a restroom or to a store or wherever. Miscellaneous quick links in case I have an issue with tow chains or anything. These are rubberized ties, good for cables and miscellaneous other situations. Rubberized, they're waterproof. Twist and wrap them around cords, keep things together, and they will pretty much hold their shape wherever you put them. These things are extremely useful, very handy for multiple tasks.
Part 1 is tonight, part 2 is tomorrow night.
Second batch of tools, since I was out of room before. Tent stakes, good quality steel ones. Don't ever buy the aluminum ones, they tend to bend in half as soon as you try to use them. Rope. More rope. Even more rope. You can never have enough rope.
Rope.
first aid kit. Always handy to have. Just in case. This is a cord cover. If I don't have access to 30 amp power at a site, but I do have access to 15 amp, this will allow me to cover the extension cord to my adapter to keep it watertight. It's definitely a tight fit. This will keep the cords from getting wet in weather, so I can keep the power dry. That's going to wrap it up for the tools.